Hi, everybody. We looked on Sunday at the latter part of Matthew chapter 20, and it gave us the opportunity to see really three sections of Jesus' public life. First of all, the way he spoke to his disciples. I guess this wasn't public, but it was recorded about his coming suffering and execution. He did this often, but it's very explicitly stated. He's talking about what they should expect, what's going to happen. They seem to have kind of drowned it out mentally and not really listened properly. The second section is the mother of James and John, the wife of Zebedee, who comes to talk to Jesus about her boys and how they should sit on the best thrones. And then the final section was these two blind men who just say, "Son of David, have mercy on us," and he comes and heals them. We've got here an opportunity to see the way that we don't necessarily get Jesus, the way that we miss who he is and what it is he's doing and what he's trying to teach us. He's showing us our blindness, our need, our beggarliness. He's showing us that he's come to offer himself up in shame as a ransom for us. And he's showing us that any honor, any greatness that we are to get has to be got in the context of who he is, what he's done. And as we get kind of caught up into his life, as we go through suffering with him, as we go through shame with him, as we serve and lay our lives down alongside him, we find that he raises us up. He honors us. He gives us fullness when we have emptiness. He gives us honor when we embrace shame. And he gives us authority when we embrace his servanthood and slavery. So let's look at this with three questions. First question to discuss in small groups on this is, are there some times when you've fought for honor in your life, when you found that it's actually not worked out, it's gone the other way? But also, are there times where you've let go of your own honor, you've let go of your own glory and reputation, and just allowed God to raise you up? And you may have found out that he's done exactly that in your life. You may find there are examples of how God has done this, that you've let go and he's lifted you up, or the opposite. The second question is, can you see a way that you might be invited to servanthood right now, where God is actually inviting you into a certain kind of servanthood? Even enslavement is the word that the Bible uses, where we're saying, Jesus, I will be alongside you just serving. I'm not completely sure where it's going to go, but I trust you. And you're expecting that he will keep his promise and give you the spiritual authority that you should have. What does that look like in your life right now? Is there a way that might be God's will for you in your marriage, in your family, in church life, even in your workplace right now? Is Jesus inviting you to demonstrate servanthood in a way that trusting him, even if no one else is looking, you're trusting him? And then thirdly, are there examples in your life of really having to press through in this kind of pleading way, like these blind men, just saying, Jesus, have mercy on me? Maybe you've known an experience of having to press through, even when no one else seems to get it. It's kind of sad. These poor blind men crying out, they don't get any support from the crowd. All the followers of Jesus are shutting them up. But they just keep praying, they keep pressing in, they keep asking. Maybe you've had an experience of having to just keep persisting in asking God for something on your own, and God's come through and given you a wonderful answer to prayer. Maybe you're trying to right now and you feel like giving up. Don't give up. Maybe talk about it in your small group. Say, look, I'm praying for this, and pray for one another. Keep pressing in prayer for things, perhaps. You don't have to share. It may be something that you need to keep a secret. I understand that. But maybe there are some encouraging stories in the room of those who've seen God show up in fullness when we've only known our own emptiness. Those are the three questions. I hope it helps you to have a really good discussion on this passage.